Did Vikings really discover Vinland? Imagine setting sail into the unknown, crossing vast ocean waters in small wooden ships, all driven by curiosity and the promise of new lands. That's exactly what the Vikings did around the year 1000 AD. They are believed to have found a place they called Vinland, but what do we really know about this discovery? Well, Vikings did indeed reach what is now known as North America, specifically around the northern part of Newfoundland in Canada. This is supported by both old stories from their own sagas and modern archaeological finds. The story of Vinland mainly comes from two Icelandic sagas, the Saga of the Greenlanders and the Saga of Eric the Red. These stories were written down about the 13th century but tell of events from around the year 1000. They describe Norse explorers, led by Leif Erikson and others, sailing west from Greenland and Iceland to find new lands. They called one of these lands Vinland because of the wild grapes and fertile soil that could support farming and livestock. This was quite different from the colder, harsher climates of Greenland and Iceland. The sagas also talk about conflicts with the native peoples, whom the Norse called Skrælings, and how those conflicts eventually led to the settlements being abandoned. Fast forward to the 1960s, when archaeologists discovered a site called Meadows in Newfoundland. This site contains remains of Norse-style buildings like houses, workshops, and a forge. Radiocarbon dating shows these structures were built around the year 1000, matching the timeline of the sagas. Artifacts like iron tools, evidence of iron working, woodworking, and repairs tell us the Vikings were active there. Interestingly, the presence of butternuts, a tree species not native to Newfoundland but found further south, suggests they explored beyond the immediate area, possibly reaching the lands described as Vinland in the sagas. Meadows is recognized as the earliest known European settlement in the Americas. It proves that Vikings were the first Europeans to reach North America, doing so centuries before Christopher Columbus. Their voyages to Vinland were part of a larger pattern of raids and settlements during the early Middle Ages, showing their skills as sailors and explorers. So, in the end, yes, Vikings did discover Vinland. They set foot on North American soil, built temporary settlements, and explored new lands long before many other Europeans. This discovery is a real part of history, highlighting their adventurous spirit and their role in early European exploration of the Western Hemisphere.